more light. Thanks for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. We're your host, the spiritual wanderer Suave.
The fat nigga 3.
Justin Bieber Key.
What's good, y'all? It's Lenon.
Yeah, I told y'all I was gonna mess it up. I forgot to hit the switch button and everything.
Oh, it
All
didn't
the
even
turns.
go?
It's all
We
good.
gotta do it
You
again.
want me to
blame
do it?
Ryan? It's Ryan's fault.
How do you?
Blame
What do you
Ryan.
do with that? What is that?
It's just a switchboard
For the camera?
Yeah, switch camera angle.
So when somebody talking, you press it.
Yeah.
You want me to focus on it?
Yeah. No.
No. You don't trust me, cuz?
It's gonna be so difficult. You might switch it too much. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, wait.
People
One second.
yeah. People gonna be like, I don't know what was
Wait,
going
can you
on.
tell me?
man.
Can you tell me this again?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Not
bad.
ready for it.
We got hot takes.
Shoot. Yeah.
I don't think
Man.
we ain't. First of all, I know y'all probably missed it. I blocked somebody
No, you didn't.
Did you?
from the Facebook page.
They harassing you?
For real?
It was a nasty fucking statement, bro. Like, and I was like, I couldn't even entertain it. Like, I said something back, and their response was like, "Yeah, you're out of here." I had to. It was, bro. It was a violation.
You gonna speak
I
on
was
it?
like, no.
I want to know what they said.
Nah,
you gotta let me know.
Go ahead.
Okay.
But
You gonna tell us off what you call it?
yeah, heck yeah. But it was like,
Was it about someone personally?
yeah,
or-
on the show.
Oh,
I
damn.
was like, why would you do that? Like,
Yeah.
and then nobody said anything out of line. It was no foul statement or nothing. I was like, these are the people in the world. Like, you just nasty
Yeah.
for no reason whatsoever. I was just like, nigga. That's why I ain't bring it to y'all attention. I just
That's
I was like, I'm
That
gonna
was-
I'm gonna show them when they get.
That was mine.
Bro, it was-
I'm
it
the one
was
that
so-
said that.
Yeah.
What's it about?
I was like, wow.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was towards
Wow.
Key.
Nah.
That was the one that I'm the one that did say that though. That was
Oh, you
yeah.
said it?
I'm the one that said that, and then they said
Yeah.
something on it.
Oh my God.
Wildin', bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was
homie.
like, what the fuck is that about? Like, why?
Yeah.
But-
no.
Which one?
So you ain't get no hot takes?
I got one.
Because they own the birthday thing again.
Again,
Yeah.
that's what he was just
Bro,
saying,
it's-
dog. We got
it
We
is
gonna
like
take
deep.
the episode down for y'all.
Like
Yeah.
the biggest thing we have going is me talking about birthday celebrations.
No, but what I was telling him is because I feel like they got guilty conscience because they are the
Oh,
people that
wow.
are looking for something back.
But you
That's
know how
all
many
that
people
is.
in the comment on the comments will be like, "This is not
That's
about.
nasty.
It's not about doing something because you want something in return. It's about reciprocating energy." I said
That's getting
over and over. I said,
return.
"How is that not the same thing?"
That's 100% that. Yeah,
What you just explained is it's not about wanting something in return for what you're doing. You just want somebody to match energies to meet you at your love language. This is exactly that.
So they
Yeah.
one of them people. That's all that is.
How could you defend like what I'm saying? How could you be against what I'm saying and you saying the same thing?
Yeah, because it's kind of weird because it's coming off as if she's saying like that's still a need in their dynamic and that you
It's
just
a
can't.
necessity.
Yeah, like bro,
come
you
on,
just
bro.
surround yourself with people who's going to reciprocate that energy.
Which-
And if they don't, you know,
They're
it's
outta
cool.
here.
Yeah, if that's how you want to live your life, or
Right.
you know, you come to a agreement that maybe your birthday not that important. You know, I don't know.
I think people need to stop trying to match energies. I think you should just be that energy when you come in the room. But everybody want to
Yeah.
match your energy. It's gonna make you look worse as a person. It's gonna make you look too much as a person. Just be your energy, homie. Walk in the room, walk out the same way you came in.
And I think that
Right.
matching energies will make you somebody that you're not.
Exactly my
feel
point.
me?
Walking
Like,
in, walking out how you are.
If you a nice person and somebody's mean and you matching their energy every fucking time,
Yeah.
you're probably mean too.
Yeah.
I posted something actually on Instagram yesterday where I truly feel like, you know, the more people you run into who just try to reciprocate that energy, more times than not probably going to try and utilize whatever they find in that dynamic against you down the line or in a conversation about you down the line, you know, because it is people faking things to like make it a comfortable dynamic.
Yeah.
And if y'all both really not on that same wavelength, it's going, oh, you know, like, fuck out of here with that shit, you know.
That's real life.
Especially like men matching energy with women. I just
Come on, man. Now that's
Yeah.
why a
What
lot
are
of these
you
niggas got
doing?
a lot of bitch in their
Yeah.
heart
like she
now.
want to argue, so like you want to argue, she want to yell and not listen, so now you doing the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
bro, what the fuck are you like? Which one of y'all is which?
Well, that's funny you bring that up because before you had got here, we was talking about how I don't know if you saw it on the Breakfast Club, but DJ Envy got into it with Tyrese
Yes.
because Tyrese was trying to talk to his wife, but
Crazy.
they were saying Tyrese was trying to talk to his wife to help their relationship. What you think's gonna come out of that dynamic? That's kind of what you, not what you're saying, but it just reminded me of that. Where it's like, why are you trusting another man to convince your wife how she should feel about you?
Fuck out of here.
You know, all he's gonna say is, "Hey, it appears you ain't with the right one."
So goofy.
And what that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you saying you the right one? About now you going to this dumbass rabbit hole. Like, bro, what you think Tyrese was gonna do? First of all, to be upset would be like me admitting that like Tyrese got action at her, right? If it wasn't a violation, like was she venting to him about the relationship?
Yes.
Otherwise, how the fuck did he know anything?
Right. Mad at your bitch.
Was he talking to Envy?
Yeah.
And then he went to go talk to the wife, or was he talking to the wife and the wife told him? So, whatever the fucking case may be, you don't need to like. Why you turning up on this nigga?
Yeah.
What's that gonna do?
Yeah.
I make it short for females. If they sitting there trying to match my energy, that's too much masculinity for me now.
For sure.
So now you just fucked yourself out of like being around me.
Yeah.
You trying to match my energy? No.
That's weird. I just don't feel like
stop trying to be that.
Matching energy is odd to me.
How do y'all feel about like you get with a girl and she wanna like be with you on football Sundays all the time and like go golfing with you? Like, how y'all feel about that?
You gotta set that. You gotta set that tone in mind.
Situational.
But I'm saying how you have brought it up, like, hey, now you too masculine. Like, don't you like this guy's time? Like, I'll come home and we could do some shit. But like, I'm trying to have football Sundays with the fellas.
She should be understanding that.
Yeah.
If you say that, she should be understanding to that.
Yeah, I definitely think it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like, if she don't watch football,
yeah. What are they throwing? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Out of here.
Yeah, I want to explain the whole time. Like, we can do that by ourselves. We can watch a rerun at home.
And that's why I said it's situational though, because there are some places where I feel like a man might want to invite, his chick, even if it's not like a bunch of women gonna be there.
Yeah.
But like it's something that she fuck with. Like let's say she actually watched football. Then I'm sure the homies ain't gonna mind.
Yeah.
If she's an actual football fan, but like what you talking about, we know. Like
she
don't fucking watch football. She just want to be around.
It's offside. She's screaming, because they still running and shit.
Wrong team, baby.
Yeah,
wrong team, baby.
Clear fucking foul. She's like, no, fucking foul. And like the nigga clothesline. Yeah. Like maybe root for the team, but like be realistic.
He beating him with the helmet, man. He's beating him with his helmet. He took it off, hit him with it.
So I get it, bro.
No,
hey, we was talking about it, but I really want to like dive into y'all opinion on homelessness, right? What do y'all feel about like the giving of money to the people asking at the intersections?
I'm not giving them shit.
Nobody.
If it's
nobody, it's nobody. I was just like,
no. That's I'm on the fence with it. It has to be like if I see fuck it, nobody. I can't remember the last time I gave it to anybody. I'm gonna be so honest.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm the same. I can't remember the last time I have either. Yeah. But it's not. I just want to say this before you say it. I'm not saying it in a sense where I'm like looking down on someone who's homeless or
stop cleaning it up.
Because I'm saying like it's deeper than just like.
That's fine. I know, but like we
talking about surface type surface.
Okay, all right.
These people don't give a fuck if you clean it up.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why they be going at y'all.
Do it anyway.
They be going at y'all. That's why.
No, even when I clean it up, they go at me. So like that's what I'm telling you. Like, don't clean it up for the people because like we not judging you, but like these fucking people.
Suave just gonna cut it anyway. Where it's like no.
So I make it as controversial as possible.
He finding the best things to put out there.
So he be like, "Oh, they gonna get his ass.
They on his ass on this one."
Like, I appreciate this, but cut.
I'll store that for later when I want to clean it up.
They gotta go watch the whole shit if they want to see. We finna make it nasty on this motherfucker. What you think, Suave?
That's how they do it.
Nah, to be honest,
nobody.
Nah,
I've done
sometimes
it.
I'll say sometimes they'll catch me, and I'll have like $1.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, all right, you can have this $1.
All right, so
but
look,
other than that,
hey, so tell me how y'all feel with the eye contact, right? When like they come by your window, my nigga, and like they're gazing at you.
It don't get to that point.
Yo.
Oh, you look at your phone?
Oh, it don't get to that point with me.
I'll be like, no.
Nah. You do anything but eye contact, huh?
No, I'm hitting eyes.
You gonna tear it? You gonna?
Yeah, because that's what they trying to do to me. I don't like that shit.
Oh, see, you know what I do? I look right at the radio. Like when the cops come. When the cops come.
No, that's my move right there.
I look right at the radio.
Like not because like I'm not finna like.
I've done it.
You all agree, and I'm like
I've done it. I've done it.
Hey,
I'm like, no.
Hey, and they'll like look into your soul.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, for real.
But that's why I don't know. I feel like you trying to win me. I'm saying,
That's why I was gonna say I can't do the eye contact because then they'll be like, you know, just like, you know, like,
oh, they doing the hand gestures too.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey,
It's hot outside. It's hot outside. Why didn't niggas do this?
I just,
like, bro, fuck you.
I do it. I practice eye contact from those moments.
I ain't
That's
gonna
how I practice eye contact.
I feel bad one time because it was outside the Albertsons across the street from my job. And there's these kids out there asking for money for their little basketball team.
Fake.
And I was like, man.
Them little niggas be lying.
Yeah, I was like,
we did that.
see?
Oh,
and that's what I'm thinking. But I was like, you know, and the kid was like real little though.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I don't got no money on me right now. But I went in Albertsons and I come out with like hella stuff.
And
like
they pulled at your heartstrings.
Man, he
They
saw
got
me
you.
and he was just looking like,
And you know who sent them?
No
You know who
way.
sent them? The bigger kids.
The big homies. Like,
The bigger
hey,
kids,
go
like,
over
they
there.
gonna give it to you for sure. Bro, just...
I respect
hey,
that
but I
though.
still
I
don't give
respect
him
the
no money
hustle.
though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that's
still
more of a
don't-
hustle.
No, that's
Yeah.
not a fucking hustle, man. Why do y'all respect that?
That's a hustle.
That's-
'Cause
bro,
we
they
think
getting
about
out
us
there-
as kids.
Not even just kids. Like,
Are they actually? Because it's not even a basketball team, right? They
No.
no, but that don't matter to me. Like a hustle is you have a product and you're able to sell it for a
If
profit.
you have a fucking
Yeah, that's
product,
what I was about to
there's
say.
no
They
product.
They have a product.
No,
They're
they
candy.
don't.
Oh no, they always got it. They always got some candy.
Yeah, it's the candy. It's not like
But we
they
always
selling
do candy. I'm
No,
not just with a jersey.
I'm
Like
talking about niggas
No, he
with a
didn't have no
piece of
candy.
fucking paper,
Yeah.
like
with no
hey,
candy to
no,
give
I'm
out.
not talking about
Oh,
that.
not
never.
selling you anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about the ones with the
No.
candies.
No,
No.
that's
Oh,
not
so
the
I get
one
to
I'm
pick a
talking
little
about.
Toblerone.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I don't believe you on the team, but I want them Skittles right there. I
No.
respect the hustle.
Right,
Those-
exactly, yeah.
those
Them little niggas
yeah.
not on no teams.
I know, but I'm saying they got
Yeah.
candy. That's
but
what
if
I
they
tell
got the
them.
Skittles, I'll buy
I'm buying the
Skittles.
Skittles.
So just sell me the fucking candy.
But you're saying
You a
nobody
little
has
fucking liar
nothing.
already. Your mother's raising a piece of shit. You're a liar. You're in middle school and you a fucking liar already. You're a con man. You're not getting shit from
Oh
me.
my
Now I'm
God.
asking you questions about your fucking football team.
So you think that they should cut out the explanation of why they're
fucking
selling
lying.
candy
Yeah.
and just say, "Yo, I'm out here selling candy because I'm trying to hustle."
The end.
Yeah,
That's
But
when
they
you
don't
respect
do
a
it.
nigga
Respect that.
hustle.
They
I
don't
can
do
That's,
respect that.
that's not being a con man. That's being a hustler.
Yeah, I respect that.
I don't.
For
I
sure.
don't. Liars do not of any kind. I'm not. I don't give a fuck how old
So
you are.
you
You're a
would
piece of shit.
So you would rather, you know, the sign, "Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use this to buy a beer."
Yes.
You prefer
Oh,
that
yeah.
over?
And I,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
would give,
Yeah.
and I would
Yeah.
give them money.
I might buy
Yeah.
you it. I
On
might
my
buy
soul,
the beer.
I would give
Yeah.
them money.
I
The
respect
cash I
it, though.
have.
Yeah,
I respect that though.
I'll
Yeah.
buy the beer.
Yeah.
I'll buy
Not the I have it 8 in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Not the I'm
Yeah.
stranded in Vegas story.
You're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Like you're shut the fuck up.
3
Yeah.
weeks.
Right. And now the homeless people, they don't even give a fuck no more. They signs just say anything helps.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have stories no more. None of them. I don't know what fucking convention niggas went to, but the signs are not signing. Everybody's
He said they
signs
went
say
to a convention.
anything helps. What, bitch? What will help? What you need help with?
Oh my God.
Well, that's where you really have the test. You have a little leftover sandwich or something. You give it to them.
And they slap that motherfucker out your hand. Say, yeah,
No.
you don't got no money.
He ain't got no.
You got no money.
Hey, I appreciate
Ask
this,
for
but-
$1, bitch.
Yeah, to fuck you up, because you gave them some chips, and now they
Oh,
tripping.
shit.
Hella mad.
No, I asked that because you know, everybody has a story, right? So a lot of times I immediately judge them like, man, to me, this is my personal opinion on homelessness. If your ass is homeless, that means everybody quit on you.
Yeah.
Everybody in your life, friends, families, if you had coworkers, if you had teammates, you were a bad person if
Yeah.
everybody quit on you. Now, I know that's not everybody's story. There are people who have mental illnesses,
yeah.
right? Fall on hard times, nobody want to take a man, so on and so forth. I'm not talking about those people,
The niggas you done seen
We talking
up
about
that
the
went
fuck
down.
ups.
Okay.
right? The fuck ups in the world who just quit. I don't have shit for you. And I was going to ask y'all because, nigga, who's carrying a lot of cash now?
That's my
It's
thing.
almost extinct. So how long do y'all feel like they can panhandle? Like even the workers, like the Hispanic dudes on the side of the road with flowers for cash. Like how many people got cash at intersections just like willing to, here you go?
Yeah.
Yo, I bought Elote with Zell.
I was about to say that's what
Cash
they're about
App.
to do.
They doing that.
They not homeless.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, but I'm saying
These homeless
yeah.
people
Let's
about to
just
be
get to
like,
that
I'm just
point,
thinking
though.
street
my
cash
Cash
app card.
App.
Yeah, cash app shit. Yeah,
hit
go
my
ahead.
cash app.
They
That'd be
better
crazy.
get one. That'd be crazy.
If I ever see a homeless person say that, hit my cash app real
Yeah.
quick. Can you send?
Okay.
Yo, but you know where they do that shit at?
Nah.
Was when they go to those rehabilitation homes where they get them all together. they actually do. They get them debit cards. They get them food stamps. All that shit. Then after they get all that, the homeless people just walk out of the place with that shit. So they already got Cash App. They got Venmo. I swear to God, I seen
The
it.
times.
And they're still, but they still go out there to be homeless because they want to get they fix or whatever.
Yeah.
But they still upkeep them with that because then they
that's
help them
the
get money
addicts.
from.
You
Yeah.
talking about the addicts?
No, homeless and addicts. Because like during the summers, the homeless people are going to those places,
Yeah.
and then those people are milking them for their insurance and shit.
Hey, that
It's a foul game.
Let's
Huh?
talk about the eye contact. That eye contact is crucial, bro. Homeless eye contact.
I'm gonna do it.
Nothing's deeper.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I got trauma.
Nothing pierced harder in the world to me
Hey, you know
than
what?
like a home. You at the intersection. You the first car.
Oh, yeah.
You pull up. It ain't right there. It's like they don't move. They don't do the walk. They don't do that. They just stand right here.
They flipping the sign.
I feel like the most aggressive ones I've ever ran into, I don't know if y'all ever have, but it'd be like 3 apostles from the church, or and they got it down pat,
I
bro.
never
They get
ran
in the
into
3
them.
lanes, and they all in suits and
Oh, yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, the
yeah,
bean
yeah.
You talking
pies.
about my Muslim brother?
Yeah, the bean pie.
Hey, they're militant, boy.
Yeah,
And they'll stay right there.
And they'll
will,
talk
yeah.
shit.
And you just have to acknowledge them first of all.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way that those niggas move.
Mm-hmm.
And like they lethal. And I'm like, you need to acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Just do that for me.
Yeah.
They was on the west side.
They gonna
with that.
leave you the fuck
No,
alone.
but I just
Once you hit them with they'll go away. But if you just do this, they motherfuckers stay right there.
Tap your window. and
No
shit.
problem. Like, nah, acknowledge
you
me.
hear it on muffled. I know you can hear me.
Leaning all in the front of your shit. Nigga,
There's no way. Yeah.
put that shit on your windshield,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Oh shit. I think I really practice on eye contact with homeless.
That's
I mean
crazy.
that shit because I like growing up, like I used to get in trouble if I make eye contact too long.
yeah, they always tell you don't stop.
My dad was like, I'm like, no, nigga, you talking to me. I'm supposed to look at you. So then I started looking down. Now I'm not looking at you. You used to fuck with me. So the older I got, I started practicing. So I always try to make that eye contact with anybody.
eye contact.
I had to
with the-
practice life
with the
nigga.
homeless hungry.
I didn't want to feel like I lost that.
you
I got
different.
trauma, nigga. I'm fucked up.
That nigga said you hungry and and
the whole light
I'm
just
like,
be
no.
staring
And-
at each other. Yeah,
Not the whole, but I'm saying I made the eye contact, told him no to his face, like no,
yeah,
and then I'm back to whatever I'm doing.
yeah.
because they gonna be there.
Yeah,
They gonna be there. But I had the one I was telling y'all about that be there my whole shift. Today was my first time giving him money. I gave him 5, but like he hit me with I was the first car. And Buddy was not moving. And usually I see him, bro. He do his little dances, nigga. He be up and down the thing. And today, I don't know if he was like, nah, it's me and you. I've been seeing you for months. Like, you ain't ever gave me shit. And I'm like, cause you out here every day.
Damn.
We working the same fucking shift.
you know who I did give? I'm not lying, but there's just one person I did give money to who was homeless, and it was my brother's dad. So when I used to walk Las Vegas Boulevard, his dad was one of those dudes on the bridges. So anytime I was out there walking, I always put something in there for him. That's who I did give money to.
And then, even that, right?
I was like, damn,
How
I
did
lived
that
with
happen?
him. I was living with him.
But how did you feel me? Like that's the story that
He
I'm
lived
talking
with
about.
us.
So how the hell did he end up homeless?
I don't know. He's been like that for a long time. So when they first came out here, he ended up moving in with my dad, my stepmom, his whole homeless family stayed with this whole family. Because they're just I don't know why.
A whole homeless family.
I swear to God, they stayed with us, homie.
How the hell all y'all get homeless, nigga? Like everybody.
They all came out here, they were stranded, then they ended up getting their shit together, I guess. But he still didn't though. He was still out there.
So you just quit,
Yeah.
right? That's what it
He
sounds
played
like.
his guitar. He liked to play his guitar on the fucking bridge. He used to fight to
Do you
claim
know
that
if he was
bridge.
homeless or his ass was just on the bridge?
No, he was homeless.
That's
bro.
crazy, bro.
Yeah. Some people just give up.
Some
people like
to
you
live
said,
that way.
Yeah.
Free.
burn
Yeah.
bridges.
Bro,
Some people really
I don't
do.
think you get any freer than being homeless.
Like some
Yeah.
people go to Venice Beach to just live there,
Yeah, they do that.
like on the beach.
It's free. Like,
Yeah.
like no expectations. You wake up in the morning, you just be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, what's your biggest problem? Finding somewhere to lay your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries in the fucking world being homeless.
That's why they got all them people that be on the strip or downtown. They just be walking.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you just go in casino to casino.
I can't lie though. Vegas is a crazy place to pick to be homeless though. Like I would definitely be going to Venice, somewhere with some better weather.
For sure.
Outside, they got the showers outside and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you can work out hell, and you might not get you one of them cougars because you look good. It'll take care of your body.
Yeah,
boy.
Muscle Beach.
Muscle Beach going crazy.
I think that's why we got the crazy homeless ones. Yeah, like snapping because it'd be too hot.
They tripping.
Give me that $1.
Yo, they will snap. That's why I've
me that
seen
$1.
somebody dive in somebody's car in front of me and took more of their change. They gave us some. This nigga dove in there and then ran the fuck off. I'm making eye contact.
Shit, I'm not rolling the window
That's
down.
what I was about to say. My window don't come down.
No, they don't be knowing
and
no
the
better.
door
though.
locked.
Yo, dove back in.
If I give you cash, I'm gonna slide that motherfucker. Oh, my mama.
Back up.
Oh, poke that
Back
bitch
up.
I'll crack my shit and slide that mother like a vending machine. Nigga, you're not getting in here.
Hey,
You're not gonna grab me.
Yeah.
I don't even want your, like, I don't, bruh.
I don't want to touch the bum
Bro, the
bumps.
whole
I'm
hand,
scared.
my nigga. Like, I be trying. I be like, I know they be like, I hate this nigga, right? Because imagine somebody handing you money like you're a disease. You
That
be like,
is so foul. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Get it through the slit.
Oh, me.
Just get it through the slit.
No, wait. Move your hands. Hold on. I'm trying to get it through.
they taking it. Please go the fuck away. Like, please scoot over. 'Cause don't touch my shit either, dude. Because it's crazy on your
Dog,
side.
it's bad, bro. It's
But
bad.
I know people who like on their last leg, you know, until they homeless, like staying in weeklies, right? Like at that point, nigga, you close as a motherfucker.
We were then, because I
You know,
grew up in
motels,
the weeklies. I lived
like,
in weeklies.
and that's nigga, your next step.
Yeah, no.
If you're not staying with a family member, and if you in the weekly, you probably don't have family members to, unless you got the ego, like we talked about
It's the
earlier.
ego thing.
yeah. There's also the veteran shit.
Or
too,
if it's too many
where-
people, though.
And then you have
where
that.
they don't really have the proper benefits. You know, they gave 20 years of their life to that shit, or like went to war.
But there
How
be
you-
people
how
in
do
there
you
with nice
choose?
cars, though.
How do you pick? That's my thing though. With like,
Yeah, it's hard
giving.
to. Yeah,
There's no way for me to know your story.
yeah,
So when you come to my window, I'm just going to assume you a begging ass nigga who quit.
yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Well,
You
'cause-
outside, I can give up my nigga. I can be right where you at, but like I'm
That's
going.
the easiest thing.
Yeah.
What you
Easy,
doing is a
dog.
cakewalk. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And that's my whole thing. Regardless of what, if it's mental illness and people gave up on you or whatever the fuck, your life not harder than mine.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like the money you sitting here asking for, nigga, I'm on the clock for.
yeah.
You're not doing what I'm doing. I do not give a fuck about you being homeless.
Right.
I don't have that sympathy bone. Like, oh man, that sucks. They don't got nowhere to live.
Me
Nigga,
neither.
I'm struggling to keep my place
It's
to live.
hard
Like,
to-
I don't feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick your heart. You
I
gotta
don't feel
pick
that.
your heart. Pick your heart in life.
I saw there's this TikTok user, and he like owns a business, and he used to be like an alcoholic and like drug addict and shit, and he recovered and like turned his whole life around, and now sometimes he'll like pull up on people and be like, yo, I don't give shit out, but you know, I require you to be sober, but you could come work for me, right? And so give me a call in a week. And he's like, I don't got no cell phone. He like,
Fine.
give me a call in a week. Yep. And we'll see, you know, we'll make sure you're sober and shit, and we'll give you a job.
And that's love.
Right. Yeah.
That's love, bro.
That
Like
nigga winning because he getting employees.
all bullshit
like
aside,
that.
if you have something, if you doing something, you homeless, and you come to me and you want to wash my windows, I'm not letting you touch my windows, but I will give you money.
Yeah.
If you homeless and you selling canned sodas, you feel me, some shit like that, I'm gonna let you keep that, and I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Because I respect that.
Yeah.
But if you just, like I said, if you just at my window asking for handouts and I just watch you do this shit for 3 lights, you're not getting shit from me.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
something from somebody else who feel bad. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for single moms.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel bad for motherfuckers in weeklies, like busting their ass to try to keep something. Nigga, you quit. You out here. I watch you. I see you talk to motherfuckers. I see you get attitudes with motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You can walk and you can talk just fucking fine. You can go be somebody janitor or cashier.
Yeah.
You out here asking me for money. I don't feel bad. Eat a dick.
I hate the ones that clean windows because I had one of them just start spraying my window. I was like, hey. no,
That's
dirty.
Yeah, go baby. Yeah, go baby.
He gonna jump out the window.
Water on my window. I was pissed. I was
Smearing
like,
dirt.
no, that's so out of line. And he only cleaned the one side of it too,
For you
like
to
where I
see.
was. I'm looking right at him like, ain't this about?
Man, fuck. Hit the other side.
I was pissed.
That's
I
why they do it.
promise
That's
you.
their tactic.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't giving you no money. I'm about to ride with half this window done. You piss me off. Don't touch my
Bro, you ever
window.
sitting there, grab the squeegee from the gas station?
Yeah.
They stole them.
My nigga, I could do that.
Yeah.
Put that shit back. I could do that shit, my nigga.
I see why I couldn't clean my windows that day.
If I was looking for this bitch, you got it. I was trying to give me the shit, bro. I do it myself. This is crazy.
You gonna try to take somebody
Oh shit.
the job that's already there.
And they be
out,
mean.
Yeah.
They be mean as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't say yes to them, bro. They want to trip with you.
Yeah.
They don't cuss you out and shit. I had a nigga tell me,
No, he didn't throw you off.
What about
You
what?
gave him a little bit.
Because he said no to getting in.
yeah, I was
Okay.
like, I don't got no cash. Nigga, I said, bitch, man, what the fuck, nigga? You mad at me? That's crazy as fuck. You got an attitude with me.
Go clean
Nigga
it.
shoot me out, nigga.
Oh damn.
This nigga. I'm broke.
Oh damn.
I'm broke. That's
That's
cool, man.
crazy.
That is wild.
You gotta pick your heart in life, man.
Yeah, for real.
Pick your fucking heart. Making money's hard. Living without money is hard. Life is hard, my nigga.
You know what though? I'm thinking like, since we're on the topic of like money and stuff, what do you think about like loaning a friend or family member money? Because it's kind of for me tied into the birthday situation, but it's so crucial though.
Yeah, man.
Because it's like it's a hard thing to do.
My
Just
tactic
in
is
some situations.
my tactic is if I'm giving it, I'm not I know I can go without it. I'm gonna give it without like sleeping, like when you gonna give me that back, when you give me back. No, I'm giving it to you and it's gone. You
Yeah.
gonna give it to me, you can give it to me. But it's gone out of my head. It's gone. I don't expect to ever get it back. So when I do, I'll be surprised. Oh shit, thank you.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Yes.
If I loan you money, I'm only going to loan you money I do not need back
That part.
because I have fucked up.
Yeah, I gave my ass, nigga.
And gave a motherfucker like, and like I'm gonna pay you back Friday. I'm like, cool. I got this due on Saturday. That work. And that Friday come and they give me an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm somewhere trying to figure it out, and you not figuring shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would not make that mistake again. So literally, if I cannot afford to help you, I'm not. You can't get no money from me, friend, family, anything. Do not ask me for shit. And well, you can, but if I cannot afford for you not to pay me back, I'm not giving it to you.
So if it's like a big amount, like say if it was like 1,000,
I'm not loaning 1,000.
But that's what I'm saying. If I came at you like, I ain't got the 1,000, but here I got 3, and you didn't want that 3, that means you didn't need that 1,000, my nigga. Cause I'm trying to help you get to your level. This is all I can give though right now.
Too much.
So if you turn my 3 down, you really didn't need shit. So don't ever come to me again and ask for shit. Cause I'm trying to help you make it smaller. So now you ain't got to come somebody with 1,000. Here's 700.
Have you ever had somebody do that to you?
What?
Where they ask you for, like, say somebody, for like Suave said, $1,000, right? And you like, I can give you 3. And like, nah, it's cool.
Oh, I've had that before. That's how I learned.
That's crazy.
That's how you
That
test
is
somebody
mad.
though. That's
Bruh,
how you test
for
somebody.
real,
homie.
bro. And that shit right there.
And after that, I never fuck that person. Don't ever ask me for shit again.
like it's all or nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
I took 3 off.
Yeah, just
If
so I can
somebody else
help
give you
the rest
whatever,
of 7,
and whatever,
2.
whatever, like
Ask
Right.
10 people, nigga.
like you good on. That mean you didn't need.
Yeah, you didn't need it. You
didn't
just
need
wanted that right
bro.
there.
You was trying to.
Trying to just come up real quick.
Yeah, buddy, because eat a dick.
I think it makes it tougher with like, I think it makes it even more tougher with family because I feel like there's more entitlement involved with family where
Yeah.
they, you know, like we always gonna be connected type shit. So the obligation to feel like they have to fulfill this, it's just tougher.
Even
Like,
family. I'm gonna give you a little bit what I can. If I can't give you the whole, my family definitely I'm gonna tell you I can give you this amount. Can you take this? But they ain't gonna turn it down. They gonna take it. They gonna ask another sibling and shit till they get what they need. But
they
like
usually do that.
they usually do that. That's why you got a lot of siblings. You got family, whatever. Get what you need from all of us. That's what we're here
I
for.
wish I had that conscience. Like you was like, it's harder with family, right?
Yeah.
You feel the entitlement to help them out and shit like that. No.
See, for me,
No. I'm saying it's harder to give them because it's easier for them to
Oh, to be
feel
like,
like
fuck
it's
it.
owed. Like for
Oh,
instance,
like shit sweet.
Like bro,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Like you make the NBA.
Yeah.
Immediately you're gonna have cousins and shit, and it's like,
Oh, cousins don't get shit.
yeah, but I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
sorry,
you know,
cousin.
they're,
I love you,
like
homie.
they're gonna come out the woodwork, and then it's like, yo, I just need, yo, can you just put 50 on this? Can you just give me 500 for this? I got you next month. Like I deal with this kind of with like, you know, my job where like the players will make more if they win, and it's like money that they haven't had before.
Yeah.
Then they go into the off season, and it's like, yeah, people come out the woodworks and like, yo, can I hold this? Can I? And it's like, You know, at first you want to be cool and shit.
Showing love and shit.
Yeah, but then you start to realize, damn, like that's all you hit me up for? 20 bucks on the gas, or
That's
whatever.
it?
You know,
That's it.
She said a motherfucker bold to ask a friend for $1,000, and I would say that too. But then you would have to talk about like who making what money.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and to Jordan's point, when your friends find out like that you make a decent amount of money, especially if it's a substantially more than them,
yeah,
they feel very comfortable asking you for large amounts of money.
yeah.
Like you find out, like you said, you know, and working, playing in 2K, you get a decent, you know, some decent money. Some of it would be like, oh, he got it. I can ask him for it.
Yeah.
Compared to like one of their peers who they kick with all the time, you would never pick up the phone and be like, hey, Suave, can I get $1,000?
Yeah.
Till next Friday? Like, you know, nigga, what?
Yeah.
But what if it's somebody that they knew that makes money also? They just need that for right now, and I'm gonna get you in a couple days because they trust in that person. They seen this person with money, so okay, I feel like I can get that to you. Would you do that?
I feel like it depends on your experience, your past history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like not even just with that person. I feel like for me, for instance, there was a time in my life where I was like into gambling a lot, and like the person who like helped me get into gambling, we would like go tit for tat. Like sometimes I'm doing good, sometimes he's doing. And there was a time where like I was killing it, bro, and I ended up like stashing away a bunch of money, just as like insurance. Like, yo, if I have a bad week, I could still pull from this, right? He really wasn't doing that good at that time, and he yo, can I hold a couple racks? Okay, cool. Still to this day, I haven't. So it's hard to like. It's like kind of what you said, when you associate it in a situation where the person knows you have it.
Yeah.
It's easier for them to ask like, yo, I could get it back for you. But I feel like it's just always gonna be an issue, bro. Regardless of what tier it's on. Like even if y'all both fucking millionaires, like it's still tough. Like you be seeing NBA players like Gilbert Arenas get into it with Javaris Crittenton because over poker shit, you know, because it's always like and poker's not necessarily lending, but you know, it's just it's hard for people to like come back around to the idea like I owe this person this. Facts. When in reality they could just block your number or act stupid to the situation, and so it's just easier to like kind of not go down that road.
Yeah. There's some people like who've like built trust enough for me to where I'm like, all right, you know, I know this person.
Yeah.
You know,
I thought that
to Len. Oh, really?
Yeah. I did.
No, mine too was one of my best friends.
You see what I'm saying?
But how young were you?
And that's a nigga grown.
Oh, you grown?
30.
I was.
Feel me? Like
I was grown.
We're not children, and that's what I'm saying. So you can say it's about the relationship up until your life experience shows you otherwise.
Yeah.
Like yours and mine.
Right.
Where like we are grown men and we trust this person. We know, like you said, he got money, so you should trust him, right? He get money like you get money. Y'all been getting money, so like, yeah, nigga, pay back when you get it.
Yeah.
And then you loan it to him, and you never see it again. You like, damn, I didn't think you would do that.
Yeah.
And now I won't do it again.
Yeah.
So sorry, like to the rest of the world, but like that experience, is the exact reason why nobody can ever ask me for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Because nigga, no.
Well, I also think my bad. I just want to say this. Just on the surface of needing a loan, it's not cut and dry this way all the time, but clearly you are struggling with managing your money if you need a loan.
Yeah.
Now you getting on top of it more money that, hey, now you can supplement this, supplement that, and now you back at square one where you didn't have that money because you're not good at managing your money. So how you gonna get back to that point where now you could pay me and still live the lifestyle that you was trying to live when you needed this loan?
Yeah. Well, because I've been like, just from people that I've known, is like some people that I know, just they're usually good with money, but some stuff happens. Things happen, you know. Even with me, things have happened before, and like if like say my dad helped me or something, I'm always somebody who wants to pay it back first. You know, I want to pay the person who loaned me something out first, and that's with the person who I loaned money. I knew that they'll pay me back because I was like, oh, they're usually good with paying people back. Like they never that type to be like, oh, if you give me something, I'm not gonna get you back. They look out for that first. Like I need to pay this person back before anything. Yeah, I'd rather
I'm not type of
dig
person,
myself back in a hole than, you know what I mean, than not pay that person back.
And that's another reason why I just choose not to loan money. Because I don't like people owing me money for too long.
That part.
Right? But on the flip side, I also do not like to owe people money.
I can't sleep at
same.
night.
So
I'm
like what you said,
uncomfortable.
like I don't. If I have bills that I can move, and I owe you money, I will move the bill.
Yeah.
Before I tell you, hey, I gotta hit you next week. Because I just
See, a lot of
don't
people
like,
not that way though.
But I don't want to owe.
Yeah.
I don't like having that over my head.
Yeah.
My conscience about like borrowing from you and not giving back to you would fuck me up. I know people don't have that, which is why people run off on motherfuckers like me and you who help out. But like I just I could not be comfortable
Yeah.
sitting around owing somebody I see money. So and vice versa, like I don't even want to have you on that end of it. So if it's too much.
But that's also the thing with that dynamic. You're not gonna see that person like you used to see
no.
him after that happens too. Like the dynamic changes, and that's why it's better off. Yo,
They being distant and shit.
I wish I
That'd be
could,
weird, bro.
They be like,
but this is just from my previous history. And like I said, when you analyze it on the scale of okay, I mean clearly you manage your money poorly enough to get to the situation, and shit happens, of course.
Yeah.
But like in order for you to get back to a point where you still want to live the lifestyle that you want to live and get me back the $600 I loaned you, it's just
You
tough.
gotta double down.
Yeah.
And like, are you going to do that? Probably not. If you already fucked up so much that you asked me for a rack,
Yeah.
you're probably not gonna go hard to get my rack and then get back on track.
Yeah.
That shows the level of care that somebody has for you, though, when stuff like that happens.
Right.
Because, like, I'm like with Trey on that. Like, I'll move stuff out the way to try to pay somebody back. But if people, like, put you as, like, this far of a priority on payback list, it shows how much they care. You like, 2 years down the road, like, where the money at?
And I've been watching you kick it.
Yeah.
You've been playing in my fucking face.
Buying stuff.
I'm gonna come slap the shit out you.
Yeah.
And just so we don't get there, I'm gonna tell you no.
Yeah.
Right? So we don't get to a point where I have to come find you because I keep seeing you on IG
Yeah.
at the table
At Golden Knights games and shit.
at nights games. You on a new you went on another cruise, huh?
Yeah.
And you owe me money.
He said another cruise, huh?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna come slap the shit out you.
What about somebody paying you back in increments?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Y'all
I'm
down
alright.
for the payment?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't, nigga.
Because some people, I'm the type like when you got it all, come to me. I'm that type of
harder
person.
to
No,
do.
I could do the payments.
Hard,
yeah.
and it's harder to do, like he was just saying about
I
niggas
don't
having
keep
to like.
tabs on niggas though.
I don't
have
want
to
to keep
add
tabs
that
either,
up.
but I
Let me
still
put it
want
in my
I want-
notes.
I want my chip. So you want him to have $100 a week to throw at you and to keep it in his pocket. Keep it in his pocket. How likely do you think that is for a nigga who had to borrow $1,000 from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've always
Take the payment.
Whatever you give me at, I'm gonna make sure I give that back to you the same way
Yeah.
you gave it to me. That's
Well,
my headset.
I think if you establish that up front too, like, yo, this is how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
You
Every
can give me
check
this
I
in
take.
2 weeks or
Okay.
whatever, and it's got to be the full amount. That you can have that dynamic with them. But I think off rip too, it could be like a, hey, and is it cool? Like they got to kind of come to you with that
Say
too.
that.
Yeah, like, hey, can I borrow this? And bro, I promise, like every check, I'm gonna come to you with $200. Okay, we could work with that.
I
Then,
could
'cause
do that if they said that.
right up
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
But when it's like you loan it out, and then a month comes up, and they like, bruh, like.
Here's
I can't. Yeah, here's you like, bro. This wasn't the agreement.
Yeah,
Like,
that's there you go.
We
Yeah.
there was this crazy situation that happened with loaning one of my homies, well, not even my homie no more, some money. But what happened was I loaned them the money. They didn't pay me back nothing, right? So then I'm like, I'm hitting them up, and every time it was an excuse. It was an excuse, right? So then we get to this one point where I'm like, now I'm heated. Like I asked you for a specific thing. We had an agreement. There's a whole agreement on what was supposed to happen with the money and how it was supposed to come to me. And then I hit him up. This whole thing happened where he's like, yeah, my girl, her mom died. Or her grandma, something died. And they're going through it. We're at the hospital. Or not even died. We're at the hospital. She might die type thing. And I'm still mad. So I'm like, yo, like, and then I'm
they gotta
like,
do with that?
but where's the money at? Like, do you want me to come pick it up from the hospital? Like what? I'm pissed, right?
That's why I'm through with this shit.
Yeah.
I'll come
But then
pick
the
it
thing
up.
was, like,
Tell me where you at.
the thing was, like, then he got mad through this whole tantrum, right? And then blocked me or whatever. And then was saying, like, I was disrespectful. But then my whole point was, Why did you let it get all the way up to that? Because now what you did was you boy who cried wolf me. You know what I mean? So now I'm not believing you because you gave me all these stories and excuses this whole time. So now I'm like, oh no, this some BS.
Right.
I don't believe you anyway. Because
Yeah.
how all of a sudden it happens on the day you say you're supposed to pay me. Now this whole situation happens all of a sudden. Like what?
Yeah.
And I don't blame you. Now I'm
Every
coming to the hospital.
When both of those
I'll be there.
situations don't even align, like, okay, she could be sick and you still owe me money today, so let me know where I need to meet you.
Exactly.
And I'll pull up.
And I'll give you my condolences, but
And you give me
pay
my
me.
bread.
Yeah,
nigga. Like, two monies,
Here's,
please.
here's some roses. Thank you, bro.
In Monopoly,
Two
that's
monies
it. I
to
need
go,
two
please,
monies,
nigga. Because you got family shit to take care of. But like you said, nigga, you've been playing with me all this time.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, bro, I'm not adult enough. I'm not matured enough yet to let shit like that just like, all right, that's the L I took. You gonna take one too. I'm gonna make your face hot.
But I think that's part of being an adult, though, too. Like, you,
Box your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna box your mouth. I'm gonna box your mouth.
I'm
That envy.
I'm finna steam
DJ.
clean
but I think
your
that's
cheeks, nigga.
I think that's being an adult, though. Like, you addressing that with somebody. But I think, but that's what I'm saying. It all ties back. Like, you was probably close with this person, and then it gets to a point where they're, instead of having like the security within themselves to just be honest with you, they start making up stories. They start avoiding you. Then they try to put a pity party on you. So you like, okay, now you don't owe me it because, you know, your grandma's sick or whatever. But it's like, bro, like, why is it getting to this point? Like, I was in a space in which I felt like I could have helped you because you were in a place of need. You should view it the same way back to me. Like, even if I'm not in a place of need, you still provided me back that shit, you know?
So with that, so something like that would hurt you, right? Would that be considered unintentionally hurting you? Could that be considered being unintentionally hurt?
No, I think that's intentional hurt.
That is.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Do you think somebody can be unintentionally hurt?
Unintentionally hurt, for sure. I think like
Because like I was talking about circumstances that can roll into that. I feel like what if their circumstances didn't go how they planned, how they thought, they're unintentionally hurting you in that sense because it really did hurt you. Now I can't fuck with you.
I think if you don't have enough respect for me for us to have that dialogue and transparency, then it's intentional, bro. Because if I had enough respect to help you out, you need to understand that respect should go both ways.
That's a man. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's
how
a man. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Yeah.
upset that you fell on hard times, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have it. First of all, you are on hard times anyway when you borrowed the fucking money from me.
Yeah.
Weird, nigga, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I know
Yeah.
shit can get rough, but nigga, don't avoid me like you was talking about earlier. And that's what niggas do.
Yeah.
They just get weird on you, right? Motherfucker you talk to all the time, owe you money, they stop talking to you. Motherfuckers stop reacting to your shit on. They don't share your shit no more. Like, you text them, they short. I'm like, bro, why you being weird to me, my nigga? Like, I'm not being weird to you. You owe me money. Like, why you acting like I owe you? You like, why you dodging me, nigga?
I feel like you're gonna say something every time you see him.
And,
That is
that's
such
your
a weird
conscience,
thing.
my nigga. So
Yeah.
if your conscience on you like that, give me my fucking money.
Yeah. Do everything you can so you can stop feeling like that. Quit thinking like that around me.
Yeah, or be transparent up front, and so that you not feeling weird like that, and we can have that conversation. Like, clearly, like you said, like there's an understanding there that there's no perfection here. So let's be honest about that.
Right.
Don't have me running to the mill, you know, because then there's shit on my conscience too, where I start thinking of things, and then I gotta write you, and you know, is not necessarily the most comfortable thing to do. And you know, and hoping that you're gonna come back and say, hey, yeah, I got you. When in reality, I'm already knowing, like, okay, here we go, you know.
And now it's hot face time.
What would you consider? What would you consider? What would you consider something that is like a situation that's unintentionally hurting somebody? Give me a situation where you can lean towards something being unintentionally hurting someone.
We had talked about this, and I'm only talking because it looks like you're thinking, and I already have a thought, but we had talked about this, I think, a couple of weeks ago about the narcissistic things, and like how it's how, you know, how you apologize because what you said wasn't meant to hurt them, but it's how you felt. I think that can be unintentional hurt. Like,
That's a good one. I do too. I agree with that.
Yeah, I rock with that.
Yeah, I think sometimes if you just tell somebody, like, if you're just being honest with somebody, sometimes you can unintentionally hurt them. Because some people don't like honesty, and some people don't like the way you say stuff or something that you said may have hurt them or something. Right. And they'll be like, oh, well, why you say it like that? And it was like, well, then you asked.
Yeah.
But I wasn't trying to
Yeah.
Bro, that area is so gray, man.
It is,
like
because I don't want to keep trying to clean up shit.
Bro, and like, I just feel like if you know me well enough, then I should not have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Always reassuring.
I want people to send me shit as dry and straightforward as possible. I don't need like the over enthusiasm, the season, none of that. Be direct with me. I'm not even gonna be like, oh, that's weird, you being dry. I'm gonna take like, I just want the simple shit. When people want the fucking confetti, I'm like, why do I have to like lower my tone, be polite, make sure my wording is correct so that you fucking hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear when I say like, bro, you need to give me my money. Right? And they'd be like, well, I mean, I ain't like how you address me. You need to give me my money.
Yeah.
Right? I can smile. You want me to smile? Like, you want me to, like, did you want me to heel click,
Soften
nigga?
it up.
You'd be like,
they want you to
I would love if you handed me cash in my hands that you owe me.
They want to hear please, though. On
Please.
something they owe
With
you.
an emoji.
Please.
You got to send an emoji.
Otherwise you dry and like you're
Yeah.
rude and no, the simple fact of the matter is I'm writing you about my money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to present it right or perfect for you. If
Yeah.
you are in a bad mood, I don't need to, oh, well, hey, I know you might be in a bad mood, but I was just wondering if you had that money that you owe. You need to give me my money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure. I think it's interesting because when we talk about like unintentionally hurting somebody, it's not always like the perpetrator's issue. You know, like how you brought up where it's like you just being honest with somebody and then you got to like revert it back because you was being honest when in reality you just being honest for their growth, but they're not ready for that growth. That's something that's something that person has to experience themselves too. And it's not just the person who says something's fault all the time. Like sometimes you have to look in the mirror and understand like, oh shit, maybe this person does care about me and they talking to me in ways that, you know,
They don't know
I need to be talked about.
later.
Yeah, which
They
is
don't know that
ass.
shit till later, and it sucks because now nigga already put their distance. I think you too soft now.
Yeah.
Now you gonna come to me 2 months later, tell me I was right, and you did take what I said in consideration. But then why did you consider that? Why was there distance between us after I gave you that talk?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even talk. Like honestly, nigga, if I didn't believe in you, I wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah.
Just like in coaching and basketball shit. If your coach stopped yelling at you,
oh, yeah.
you're ass. You're done.
Yeah.
There's
He
no
gave
future
up.
for you. Yeah, he gave up on your ass.
Yeah.
There's no potential, homie.
Yeah. He
But
can't
I'm
talk
talking
to
to you like this, like giving you all my win from my chest because, homie, I know you got it in you.
Yeah.
You just need to lock in.
you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk to all my homies like that. I don't give a fuck how they feel about it.
Right.
Because I want you to say the same shit to me.
Yeah.
I always try to stay right because I don't like my coattail yank.
Yeah.
But if I'm wrong, yank my shit, homie.
Do you
I'm
think-
only expecting from you.
So we can say this, right? We can all talk about it and say that sometimes you have to have the friend who's willing to give you like the shit, like just straight raw,
Oh yeah.
right? And like you said, they might not be in a place to receive that like love,
Yeah.
right? So how do you find a line where you are doing what's actually right for them and not what you believe is right for them? Because
Yeah.
if they want to be talked to a certain way, they want to be, talked to softly. And you like, nah, you don't need soft. You don't listen to soft, right? And then so you stern with them and they stop fucking with you. And it was out of love, but like, I feel that. In my heart, I feel that. But at the same time, I can get on the other side of it and be like, who the fuck am I to say what you need?
Well,
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is like everyone's gonna have their own experience end of the day, and that's gonna trump any sort of advice you could give somebody. You can try to guide them so that they don't have certain or so that they don't have the hard times of certain experiences, but at the end of the day, experience is the best way to learn. So like them being reflective 2 months later, or like them cutting you off after you tell them something hard, that's them. Now you get to go experience that. Now if you come back to me, then it's that conversation where it's like, yo, and it doesn't necessarily have to be I told you so. It depends on who you are in that dynamic, but
I'll just be like, I was here for you, my nigga.
right.
And it's cool. I know you got your feelings and shit. That's why I gave you space. That's why I wasn't on your bumper. You go ahead and do your thing. I know you're gonna be upset after that conversation because I'm gonna tell you what you were not ready to receive. You didn't want to hear in that moment because you were in your feminine mode or something. You were just being real soft at that time.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a way that you
Don't
know
need that.
better than your friend what they need?
That yeah. The reason why I say that is because some people will be blinded by certain things. You can be blinded by love. You can be blinded by lust. You can be blinded because you have blind loyalty. You trust in somebody that people can see the snake stuff that they doing. You trying to point it out like, hey,
your own insecurities.
Yeah,
you could be blinded by.
Yeah.
I think so.
So like,
cause you my homie,
right?
bro.
So, what if you did wrong though? You know, and whatever assessment you have made on that, like your friend needs this from you, so you gonna give them this thing, and you send them somewhere way worse, doing what you feel like is best for them.
We don't know each other like that. Then I don't know how deep our friendship is. If I'm taken to a place that you're not supposed to be at, damn, I must have really not really known you as I thought I did, because I seen you all in your good, but when it's the bad times, I don't know what type of motivation you need to get out of those, because I didn't experience those bad times with you before. It's your first time going through it. I probably made it all worse.
Because
I've been in those situations.
And I also think to Key's point where he, you know, like you get to a point where you tell somebody what it really is. I think he's talking about people he's really close with. If it's someone you haven't really already had those conversations with, it's going to be kind of like, yo, these things you telling me is kind of like a red flag, bro. Or like, yo, that don't sound right to me. Like what she's telling you don't sound right to me, bro. Like this your first time in a relationship, you know, like you're not giving it to him straight. Like you have to do it this way. It's more so like, yo, but with my experience, that typically don't go that way.
So
you know?
back to what we was just talking about prior to that point.
Yeah,
was softening the blow so that motherfuckers take shit better.
I think it just
he's talking about somebody you don't really know though.
Yeah. Like if it's your,
I wouldn't even soften it. I just want to talk to that nigga. Like, you'll get through my nigga. I don't know you. So
I think because I think it just depends on the dynamic. Like I said, like if it's someone that you close with and y'all already have that dynamic, I think like they should understand where you coming from, and you should understand them enough that you're not straying them to the wrong direction.
Sometimes people lead themselves in the wrong direction, so it won't even be you. It'll be them. Like getting confused on what's going on and are, you know, not even listening. Sometimes they don't listen or they do the opposite of something that's said or the wrong thing. Yeah. It's all on how they, I guess, take the information that's given.
And that's why I asked the question though. And I always like to, all of us are on the same page. Yeah. Like where we feel like you can tell one of your friends like, man, you fucking up. Yeah. Right. And if the friend don't personally feel like they fucking up, shit can get fucked. Like it can get bad. Yeah. Right, because you think you're doing it out of love, and like they're not receiving it as love. So it'd be easy to say like, I know my friend, I know they never have malicious intent, until you have life experience that shows you otherwise, where a motherfucker actually did. So now you're looking at everybody sideways. So now I have to second guess. Like when I tell a motherfucker, I know what you're doing is not good for you. You should do this, right? Out of love, nigga, I don't know if that's a fact. Because I'm not you. I'm not living your life. I'm not in your head.
I don't really know how mentally strong you are.
So like
we all
shit,
think this.
But
like
what's shit is organized up here for me, right? In my head, my chaos is organized. If one of y'all was in my head, y'all would be like, I need to get the fuck up out of here. This is a shit show. And I think that's how everybody's life is. Inside of your own head, you have all this, you know, how you think, how you process, what you do, how you do. And somebody could view it like, nigga, that's crazy. And you could view their lifestyle as similar. Like, that's crazy. What you do is crazy. Yeah. So when you trying to fine tune somebody else's life and trying to tell them what's right and what's wrong and what they need, thinking that you're doing like a service to them, you could be dead fucking wrong.
That's
why.
But
okay, go ahead.
I always like to give people like the advice from. I always say it's like from my perspective or something, so they know like. This isn't something that you have to do. This is just how I'm perceiving it. This is coming from my side of the
unbiased opinion.
Yeah, you know, this is from the outside looking in. So you don't necessarily have to abide by it, but this is just what I see. Yeah. But then at the same time, like, where I was gonna take that. See, I forgot where I was gonna take it. So no, you can go, Lenon.
I think I'm probably gonna hit on the same shit. I think it's similar to that, where it's like, you know. When you had brought up like how people process and those certain things, I don't think friends really tell people like, yo, like you're not really doing your laundry, you know, like, or how you go about dating or how you raise your kids and stuff like that. But like, if I had an experience like me growing up and like how I was raised and what type of traumas those brought, and understood potentially you had like similar traumas that you had addressed down the line, we could have a conversation as men, like, yo, like this is, you know, like not this is how you should parent, but you just be receptive of like how you were able to grow out of your traumas, and from my experience growing out of my traumas, you know. But it's never like a, you know, so hard ass like.
Gotta be a friend, you think, to tell you something like that. Like, let's.
He just went through that
about the parenting thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I told you I just socked a nigga out.
Yeah.
At Lorenzo,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I was not aggressive at all when I was telling him about his sons. Like, I was viewing what he was doing to his sons. I'm looking at the dynamic, and I'm like, damn, I was doing that with my kids, so I just wanted to give him some advice.
Yeah.
End up having to punch a nigga in his face.
Yeah.
But like, shit, like that's my point right now, though.
Yeah.
Is that out of love, I felt like I was doing him a service.
Right.
Right. And I even came in and very polite. I didn't bark, no nothing. Like, first of all, I'm talking to a man about his sons. I already know this is a sensitive fucking, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like, but we all hoop together.
Oh, so you know him?
I don't know him personally.
But you've hooped with him before?
Multiple times. He's with people I'm hooping with for like the past decade.
Oh, see, that's crazy. Then.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like my partners who I've been hooping with for 10 years brought him.
Yeah.
And he brought his sons.
Yeah.
So shit is cool. We just hooping. But as soon as I tried to give him advice and tell him like, hey, what you doing with your sons is not helping them.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. Nigga was like, I'm not trying to hear none of that. You can shut the fuck up.
Right.
Okay,
But
now
so-
I got to punch your teeth. Like,
But
Was
but
it in front of his kids? Was his kids there? Like,
dad went off to the side because they quit.
Yeah.
He was doing all the yelling at them, bro. They're playing with
y'all being
30-year-old men.
Yeah.
These are 12, 10,
Oh, they
8.
was playing?
They were playing with us.
Oh, what the fuck?
We had Lorenzi on a random. It was a
Yeah.
holiday. It was a Monday. So we
Yeah.
just running up and down. But Pops is bugging.
Yeah,
like,
you want them to be LeBron James.
Yes, but he's not. He's ass.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you suck. So the fact that you tripping with your kids about turnovers and missed shots and getting blocked by 30-year-old men
Yeah.
is when I had to like, hey, bro, like, you know, you're not helping them. Like, they're not getting better right now.
But,
Right now,
yeah.
you yelling at them about turnovers, his next possession, he's only going to be antsy.
Yeah.
Now he has this dad in his head yelling.
Right.
So now he going from having fun, just playing at the park, to like needing to perform.
Yeah.
None of us are here needing to perform.
I think the hard thing is people don't like to be told how to parent.
But so
That's
why
very
is that
sensitive.
though?
That's very sensitive subject.
Because this is what I'll say. In that dynamic, right? You're going to somebody with information that you feel they should respect because they respect you. But in that dynamic, he's viewing that you don't respect him because you're telling him how to raise his
Right.
kids. And then in turn, he's not going to respect what the fuck you telling him. You know? So already, you don't have that dynamic of respect. So whether it's that situation, a friend, if that person's not willing to receive the information how you giving it to them, then that respect really isn't there.
So it do have to be like
It has
somebody
to
that
be,
you
respect.
have some kind of respect
Yeah.
for
Yes.
to like take.
Yeah.
But like, that's trash, my nigga. Like, you can learn from anybody.
yeah.
You
To
can.
me, you can learn from anybody,
believe that.
whether you
Yeah.
respect them or not, whether
Yeah.
you know them or not. If it's something that they're giving you, especially based on life experience, then I think you should be able to listen
You should.
without
Yeah.
like an objective fucking ear. So like spazzing on me because I'm just telling you like something that we all see.
Yeah.
We've been running up and down the court. We watching the young dudes quit on the court. They get a turnover, you bark it. They're not even getting back on defense.
Yeah.
They can no longer think.
Yeah.
I have black boys like you got black boys, my nigga. Like, I want to see them succeed. I want to see you succeed. I don't want to see your kids hate your ass.
Yeah.
And look, I've only been here for like 20 minutes. And these kids are not having fun with you outside at a park on a holiday
Yeah.
where they should be enjoying themselves. So I'm, as a black dad, I'm just trying to give you
Right.
my black dad. Like,
But I'm saying you coming into that circumstance with like address insecurities, address traumas where he hasn't, right? So he's deflecting that onto his kids and then deflecting that onto you because he's not really willing to look at himself in that dynamic and say, okay, I could be a better person right here.
Yeah.
Instead, you telling me I could be better? Okay, fuck you. My kids don't want to listen to me. Fuck them, you know, and that's just how people act when they don't address their own insecurities.
But listen how much worse this shit get.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
they beat your ass in front of your sons.
Right.
This
Now
is
they
something
really
I-
gonna see you insecure.
This is something I never want to do, especially like to another brother, my nigga. Like, I really had to beat you up in front of your kid. Just imagine being the sons. An adult man was defending me to my father. So then, which my father disrespected him and got his ass beat by the dude trying to defend me. These are your three sons' story for the rest of their life. Now they got
won't
a
tell it to
dad.
their dad though.
Of course not. But they gonna
Yeah.
tell their friends that a nigga
Yeah.
beat their dad ass at the park for tripping with.
Yeah.
He was trying to defend me. My dad was tripping with me, and my dad tripping.
Yeah.
Got his ass whooped. Now you got that story to tell instead of like a man. You might be right. Thank you for that.
Well, I think a lot of people they just think. Anytime I feel like it's hard for some people to digest advice because they think people are talking down on them.
Right.
And it's like that's not the case every time. You got to be able to be humble in some of that stuff and like really look at what you're doing. You know, I don't think people look at their actions in that sense. They more so hear what you're saying and they're like, oh, you ain't gonna tell me what to do,
Right.
how to raise
And that's how
my
he came at me though.
kids.
That's how he came at me. Like, you
And
shut the
that's-
fuck up. These my kids. That was the first thing he said to me, and I was like, all right.
He wasn't a real athlete growing up. Then if
He wasn't an
you don't know when
athlete
people
now.
talk to you. No, that's what I'm saying. But coming up though, I've been yelled at so much in basketball, and I'm really good, and I'm still getting fucking yelled at.
Yeah.
So now I'm just so accustomed to somebody telling me like, check me. Like if I'm doing something wrong, check me so I can get better. Because I want to be the best form of myself. So that's why I'm always checking myself because I don't have that coach to be doing that no more.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
better for you. Honestly.
Yeah,
And I will
100%.
say that all the time. No bullshit. As a parent of like athletes, it's way worse for me to yell at the kid from the stands than coach to yell at them from the bench. Coach can bark at them and they won't deflate. You feel me? Like they're not here to really impress coach. Who they want to impress though?
In the stands, pops in the
Pops,
stands.
nigga. Like
Yeah.
you're dad. You're a superhero. You at the game and he missing. You like, get your weak ass back in front of these people. Coach say, get your weak ass back. He like, oh, let me. Dad is different, and this all I wanted the brother to understand.
Yeah.
You're making them small.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not that you a bad dad or you could do like, but I'm watching it. I can see your son shrinking. We are supposed to be here to have fun. This is not basketball practice. This ain't no league. We are at a park on a holiday.
You think it would have been different? You think you could have did different by sitting there being in the kid's ear the whole time? Maybe he would have saw you doing it as an example of somebody talking positive to their kid.
Hell no.
That nigga was just gone.
I would be the first nigga doing that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
I just don't think
there's
he's
no way in hell that I would have if he didn't respect me talking to him. You think he would have respected me talking to his kids?
I was just like, hey, sorry, good shot. Every time
Yeah.
he shot something, good shot.
He
Good
just-
shot. Maybe he would have saw somebody talking positive to his kid.
And
But
all
he
of us
trying to
were.
Trump me.
Oh, all y'all were. You guys already doing that.
All of us
Okay,
were.
okay,
You know, the
okay.
young
Yeah,
niggas, because
yeah.
we are all watching them shrink, which is how I ended up being the nigga
Yeah, to say
to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the rest of us are trying. We watching the kids shrink every time he yell. We're like, man, just get back. I tell a young nigga, like, hey man, nobody care if you get a turnover.
Yeah.
But like, you should have an ego about your turnover. So you should want to sprint back to get the ball back.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you should have. Don't get a turnover and go, oh man.
Yeah.
But he's going, oh man, because dad is barking.
Yeah. And he's
Shrinking, like you said,
disappointed in
shrinking.
him.
He's disappointed. So
Yeah.
he's now disappointed in himself. He doesn't
Yeah.
have the dog to like, damn, I lost the ball. Let me get back.
Yeah.
Dad is already on top of my ass.
Because dad ain't put that in him yet.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we telling him like, bro, come on, just come out. Come on. Just play,
Yeah.
just play. Keep playing.
Okay, so yeah.
Get out your head. Keep playing. And he don't want to fucking play. Dad is killing him.
Yeah.
So now I'm just to dad, like man to man. Right, bro?
It could also come from if that's the way he talks to him at home when they get in trouble.
Yeah.
He hella did.
They getting antsy because that's how they feel when they get in trouble. That's the
Yeah.
same way they be acting, like antsy like that. Like, oh shoot, I need to start getting frantic and stuff. So it could come from that.
Yeah.
A lot of people I feel like don't know how to perceive who's on their team and who's actually an enemy. And I think that's a bad thing.
Oh,
But
But that's because you consider a hater as soon as you disagree.
Right. And as opposed to like, bro, you have to break it down. Like, bro, I just loaned you. I just, you crashed at my like, we not enemies, bro. I'm giving you advice, as your teammate.
Yeah.
And so many people view things that are being told to them to help them progress as hating or an enemy tactic. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga always got something to say.
He
Yeah.
always got something to say.
Always
Yeah.
got something to say.
Bro, if it's corrective criticism, my nigga, then you should listen. Like
For real.
I'm not your enemy.
Right. Yeah.
Regardless of how much I have to say about anything you're doing, if you fucking up, as my friend, I want my friend
Yeah.
to be the one to tell me you're fucking up. As a black man in public, if I'm showing my ass, I will respect the black man coming to me and be like, hey, my nigga, you making us look bad in here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you need to represent all of us. I would take that. You feel me? Not as him trying to sun me or him making me out to be like whatever. But back to what you were saying earlier, that got to do with my own self growth.
Right.
You feel me? I don't feel inferior
Yeah.
by somebody giving me advice. I don't feel little by somebody giving me advice, trying to pull me up out of some shit. I'm like, oh, you standing over me. Like, nigga, thank you. You feel me? Like, I'm not,
exactly.
oh, watch out. I don't need no fucking help. I get up myself. Like, I'm not that nigga.
Got dust all on you.
Yeah, help me, motherfucker. Like,
See,
I'm down.
I love that you said that though, because about disagreeing, because that brings me right back to the freaking the post about the birthday thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's getting on your head saying that you shouldn't have. Oh yeah, well you shouldn't. You don't understand her. You shouldn't have said that. And it's like, it's not about you not understanding. You're just saying that you disagree, and you
That's it.
would do it differently.
Understand who?
The person. Who
Why does
we were
somebody make
talking
it so
about.
personal?
Everybody who's commented has made it personal.
That's
They all made it to where like I'm disregarding her, or I'm dead wrong, or I'm selfish, or I don't give a fuck about my friends
It's
like
guilty
that.
conscience.
No, it's projecting.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And so like I don't have the capacity to like have a conversation with motherfuckers who are projecting. If you are not going to talk about what I said, I'm not going to talk to you. So you coming on a post about me saying, well, she cut people off for birthdays, and I'm like, I don't fuck with that, because it's a birthday. It's your birthday. I don't have to go crazy for your birthday because you went crazy for my birthday. And they're like, no, it's just about reciprocating. It's the same thing. So
Or they be like, you can't. How you gonna tell her what to do?
I
He
never
didn't.
told her what to do. How you gonna say she wrong? Never once did I say she was wrong. I never said she was wrong. I never said she was foul. I never said she was stupid. I just said, this is how I view it.
Yeah.
View it how y'all will. Y'all don't got to kill me.
And this girl was trying to argue down on how you said she was wrong, and I was like, just because he stated a difference of opinion does not mean that he said that she's wrong. Like, where are you getting that from?
Because people, if you don't agree, then you're saying they're wrong. That's what people. That's how people view conversations. If you give them the opposite perspective, then you're saying that theirs is wrong and yours is right. And I never say that to anybody unless I know for a fact. If I have fact to back what I'm saying, then I can tell you you're wrong as fuck. Other than that, I can't tell you you're wrong just because I disagree with you. You might have the right answer and I might have the wrong one.
Yeah.
Me punching everybody in the nose, I feel like that shit worked for me.
I'm telling you,
Hit everybody.
Hit
Hit them all. That worked for me. And I'm gonna tell a motherfucker quick. You need to punch more people in the nose. That's your problem. You're not punching people.
Yeah.
And now I'm at this age where I'm like, nah, bro, you need to stop punching people.
Yeah.
It's just society, dog. Everybody's falling for that victim syndrome. Society fucked up off of that.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Everybody wants to be.
Everybody has to be. There's a victim for every fucking thing.
a
Victim.
victim
everything.
or something. You're attacking me.
Yes.
It's like
All the
I'm
time.
talking to you.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm
And
not attacking
on a
you.
keyboard too.
Yeah.
Like at that. Like it's just words on a keyboard.
Everybody's so sensitive.
and they be
dog.
aggressive on the keyboard. I feel like it's easier to be aggressive because it's like I can snap quick on here, and it's like, why are you snapping?
Because they
in the
can't
first
say
place.
it out their mouth. They thinking.
And it's so tough to talk to people when we are trying to interact with like our listeners in the comment section. I don't know if they're hostile. They don't know if I'm hostile. They don't know me personally. All they see me talking about was this objective thing, right? In a clip where like I project, I'm strong. So they probably think this nigga's a dickhead. So right off the bat, whatever they assume based on my 60 seconds of speaking, they come into the comment section hot. Anything I say back, they already have their own mind made up. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
That's the problem with talking to people, period, but specifically in writing.
Oh yes.
You cannot gauge, unless you know them personally and know how they actually speak, you cannot gauge whether they're being dry, whether they're, yelling. Their caps could be like, emphasis on something, or it could be yelling. Multiple exclamation marks can be them yelling or emphasis on something.
Yeah.
You never fucking know. So you just reading it however you have it in your head already.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I can do with that.
Yeah.
I can't debate with you, my nigga. You're mad.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
That's why I try to speak from a place of like, as I said before, perspective. Like I just try to speak like I don't have all the answers. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you my side.
Yeah.
Like
It makes sense to me.
yeah, there's some people who's
Yeah.
codependent, and say if you're telling them, yeah, I think you should spend some time, on focusing on yourself for a little bit. Sometimes they don't hear that. They immediately jump to victim and want to be defensive because they're like, how you gonna tell me that I shouldn't date? And it's like, I'm not.
And then they getting their shit liked
I'm
by
not telling
somebody,
you. I'm
and it's
just-
making like, I knew I was right. I got these 2 likes. I knew I was fucking right. It really be like
It do though.
Hey, what's funny is somebody told Trey that in the comment. They was like, remember when they was going at you about the lights? They said, all
yeah.
these lights,
The motherfucker said that
all these comments.
this post ain't go how y'all thought it would.
Yeah.
The birthday one.
Yeah.
It
The
was like,
birthday one still.
nigga, yes.
I'm telling you.
She was like, I think it's funny that this comment section didn't go how y'all thought it was gonna go. And me and Suave was both like, yeah, it did. This is exactly what nah, everybody been disagreeing with y'all. Okay, yeah. That's exactly what the fuck we thought was gonna happen. Like we know that everything that we say, everybody is not gonna agree with. There's nothing everybody on the planet agrees on.
100%.
Yeah.
Not one thing that everybody here agrees on. So to say that we had some kind of like pre-notion what this shit was gonna look like, it's crazy as fuck to me. But like y'all think that, I keep saying it, bro. We just niggas on the couch. we are not famous, bro. I know y'all see the followers and think that like, oh, they got a decent. We are niggas on the couch, regular fucking people on these couches, man. We're not special people.
I think the disconnect, and we had just brought it up, but like victim syndrome. I feel like every topic we've talked about sort of like foundationally is from like derives from that. And I feel like the world is kind of in a spot where that's where it's at, bro. Like everybody want to be not a victim, but everybody want to be like catered to or like liked or like talked about and shit. When in reality, nobody can be that person, right? So when it's not happening to you, it's why isn't this happening for me type shit. And that's why I'm saying, and it's not to say every homeless person is homeless because of victim syndrome, but we even in the ways we was talking about it, where it's like, okay, in this dynamic, you look like you got a whole functioning body, all these certain things. Why aren't you out here trying to do something with that? Yeah, you know, like it's a constant victim. Like you a victim right there. Hey, I ain't shit else I could do. Help me out. Hey, friend, can't do no more. Hey, help me out. And then they don't want to come back to you with it, and then they able to sort of validate that by their own victim syndrome, right? Where it's like, hey, well, you know, I didn't really want to be his friend, no, whatever it is, you know. But it's like I just don't get why the world is so like foundationally like put together like that right now. I
think because, and this gonna be my takeaway too, just so y'all know. I like that you segue to victim thing, because I think that's what we can take away from this whole thing. Everything is not about you. Yeah. Right. And I think as soon as the sooner that we all understand that some shit don't have nothing to do with you.
A lot of shit don't got nothing to do with you.
A lot.
Oh my God. You're
almost
non-existent.
98% of things that are happening in the world have nothing.
The universe, man,
to do with you.
Yeah.
And the sooner that people understand that, get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Right. If somebody is struggling with anything in life and they stop talking to you, your first thought should not be, is it me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you do anything? No? Okay. Somebody come in the house with an attitude. They just got here. They haven't even talked to you.
Yeah.
You should not take that in and be like,
yeah, he mad
at me. It might be me. Yeah. No. It has nothing to do with you. Oof. Decisions people make on their own, without you in mind, that might affect you, also has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Facts.
Stop playing the fucking victim all the time. Life oftentimes is not about your ass.
Yeah.
And most people's feelings are hurt when they feel like this got something to do with me too. Yeah. That might be about me.
Yeah.
What he just said, that relates to me.
Yeah.
He might be talking about me. No, he's talking about a thing and you just so happen to fit the bill.
Yeah.
Does not mean he was talking about you.
That's real.
But since you heard it and it hit home so hard, take that.
Yeah.
Go reflect on that and don't dog him because you think that he's addressing whatever the hell you going through. That's my takeaway for today though.
No, that's a good one. Cause I saw a TikTok, right, of this guy who was like interviewing somebody, and just like a dude on the street, and a dude walked in front of them. I don't know if y'all ever seen this video. Walked in front of the camera and like cut it off, and the interviewer was like, "Man, what the fuck?" And the dude he was interviewing was like, "Bro, like, you don't know what he thinking, or you don't know if that was on purpose or not." Most of us are just in our own zone and shit, doing our own shit. So stop thinking that everybody is catering to you, you know? Like, and I think that's so big because it's like you said, everybody be thinking like, why not me? It's the same shit. I don't want to bring up the birthday shit no more, bro. I really don't. I really don't. But I feel like everything we talked about today, and that we continuously talk about, probably because we all connect on this level where we're kind of tired of that syndrome, that dynamic. the world is so big, bro. It's bigger than you, and we all got our own issues. We all got our own story, and we kind of going about it our own way. I know for me specifically, I don't never really try to do anything maliciously to anybody,
facts,
you know.
right.
And so like, let's just all go about our way, and
That make the birthday thing valid though. That you brought it up though,
Yeah.
even to spin it that way.
yeah,
Because if you are a doer, a giver, or a pleaser, and you don't get that shit back on your birthday, still be your doer, lover, pleaser.
right,
Stop matching energies.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because like if they don't do it for you, that don't have nothing to do with you.
yeah,
Right?
all.
What did have something to do with you was the fact that you showed up
yeah,
and showed out for them.
I appreciate
Yep.
that the most.
Right? What they did not do for you probably isn't a reflection of y'all friendship.
yeah,
So even when you be like, oh well, you must not fuck with me like that because it's my birthday and you didn't show up, then you being a victim.
yeah,
You making it about you.
yeah,
It's a million reasons why they probably didn't.
yeah.
Why they don't, why they couldn't. Just don't be a fucking victim.
This ain't your only birthday.
That's our takeaway, my nigga. Don't be no victim.
You ain't the only birthday today. There's other niggas around the world got the same birthday. as you.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
Yeah. And then plus people don't want to have the conversation with people when that happens. You know what I mean? They'll just match the energy, but you don't want to talk to somebody and say, hey, you know, I felt away because you wasn't there for my birthday. What happened?
yeah.
Easy conversation.
Easy
you know
conversation.
What I mean?
Yeah.
I'm changing my point. Thanks, Suave. Don't match energies.
Yeah.
That's my takeaway.
What's crazy?
Please don't.
Don't
Real
match
life.
energies with nobody.
Don't.
Nobody. If they mean to you, get the fuck away from them.
Yeah.
If you don't like how they treat you, get the fuck away from them. If somebody want to burn down your motherfucking, get the fuck away from them. Stop matching energies.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye is trash. Revenge is trash. Spiteful energy is trash. All of that shit is trash. Stop matching energy with trash people because you trash too.
You get uglier from that
If
shit.
you match energies with trash energy, you have trash energy.
Yeah.
You don't
You
have trash
become-
energy.
You have become the trash that
Yeah.
you
Yes, like you don't even like them as the trash, and you become the trash to match they trash.
You the
Stop.
dumpster now because
fucking
you
match-
overdid it. You became the dumpster
You the
to
big-
that shit.
you the dump.
Big ass dump because you wanted to match trash. Now you win.
Silly rabbit.
You won.
Stop matching
Yeah,
energies.
you
That's our
won.
takeaway from this
Please,
episode.
thank y'all. Yes, don't do it.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tapping in. A lot of y'all came in here today. Y'all
We
been,
had 22 at one point.
yeah.
For real?
We had
Nice.
22.
They're looking for sex again. That's why.
Nah, they was chilling.
Hey, that sex talk was it.
It's
I
been
mean,
in and out. Honestly,
it was
like
good.
it's this turnout after the sex thing has been like probably our top.
we gotta get more people to come in here. Like it's like
They had good convo going, bro.
you know, I'm talking about up here, out here.
Oh, yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah.
That was smooth. We gotta get
Yeah.
just a different crowd.
Definitely.
Keep rotating. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get some people.
That
in
was
here.
fun though. I honestly, 3, that was good. That was good. You
Yeah.
set that up.
Yeah, that was
I had fun. I had
Nah,
fun
bro.
for it,
I
man.
knew if I was gonna bring women, I wanted to do one. Me and Suave talked about it. We was gonna get one that was probably like a prude, more like conservative. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna just bring like open-minded, like sexually liberated type of people to talk and be open because they come with perspective that
They came with a whole nother rhetoric, nigga. I'm not accustomed to. They put me on to a lot of shit. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all watching too, lady. For real, I enjoyed y'all.
Yeah, no, that was a good episode. But no, as you guys said, stop matching energies. I appreciate that's something y'all all should do. We should all take into consideration. You know, be yourself, be who you are. You don't need to be like somebody else just because you don't like the way that they treated you. That just sounds stupid coming out my mouth.
don't it, bro? Like I'm gonna just match your energy. Nigga, then
I
you
was
don't
just
even
happy.
like the energy. Why would you
I
match
know.
that
I was
shit?
just happy as fuck this morning.
Yeah.
I just met this mad nigga. Now I gotta be mean the whole day, and I'm be meaner too.
Nah, he was mean to me at the gas station. I matched his energy. He
Yeah,
was-
I done got lines on my forehead because I'm trying to match this nigga energy.
driving to
Trying
work
to be as
pissed
mean
off.
as I want to. Like, come
He
on,
don't give a
homie.
fuck.
But
He in
that's-
his car. He didn't think about you. And you mad
At
as hell
all.
on your way to work now.
The craziest
There
part
was
with
this
that.
mean nigga at work today.
The craziest part with that is that's just you not willing to address that you insecure person, bro.
Yeah, you're not comfortable with yourself.
Yeah,
homie.
like
Be
why
you.
why are you trying to be like anybody else, bro?
That's
Like,
facts.
and
That is
that's
facts.
yeah.
Match no fucking energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into a room and walk out the exact same fucking way I walked in, man.
Be better. Be better than the
Yeah.
bullshit.
But we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tapping in. You guys are helping the YouTube get up there too, by the way. But just continue to, tap in with us. We like seeing all y'all in the comment section having conversations, the ones that actually like to have conversations. And just in here giving us some more input, feedback and all that. We appreciate that. Even if it's a difference of perspective. We understand that. Trust and believe. We're not gonna attack you. for how you feel.
Yeah, we unbiased.
Yeah, right.
Actually,
Unbiased opinions. You
Truly.
You can't call yourself that.
damn biased. I've been watching these clips. Y'all definitely biased. Eat a dick, bitch.
Oh shit.
But yeah, you guys, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Y'all be smooth.
Gotta press the button.